Why is everyone leaving BC and moving to Calgary? A CEO in British Columbia just went to jail not for building bad homes, not for missing a deadline. She went to jail because she lied about how much money she had. And the people who trusted her, who put their life savings into her pre-sale condos, they are still waiting. This is not a one-time story. This is BC real estate in 2026. And right now, thousands of people are done waiting. They are packing up, leaving BC. And most are moving here to Calgary. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what is happening in BC, why people are leaving, and why Calgary keeps showing up as the answer. Now, if you are watching this, you might be someone from BC trying to figure out your next move, or you might be already in Calgary, wondering why your neighbor just moved here from Vancouver. Either way, you are in exactly the right place. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button right now, because what I'm about to share is going to change how you see this market. And if you are thinking about moving to Calgary from BC, I put together a free relocation guide that walks you through the whole home buying process here in Alberta. The link is in the description. Download it. It is completely free. Now, let's talk about what is actually happening. Let me tell you about Helen Chansom. She is the CEO of a company called Landmark Premier Properties, a BC real estate developer. In May 2026, this month, a court sentenced her to 40 days in jail, not for fraud, not for stealing outright, but for civil contempt. That means she kept ignoring what a judge told her to do. She owed money to creditors, lots of it. But when the court asked her to explain her finances, she was not honest. Her creditors believe her net worth is in the millions. She told a different story, and the Canada Revenue Agency did their own digging as well. They found she owed more than $1.3 million in tax penalties alone. Now, here is why this matters to you. This is not just one bad person in BC real estate market. This is a sign of something much bigger that is happening in BC right now. The BC condo market is in trouble, real trouble. Home sales are dropping. That is straight from the BC Real Estate Association. Rental rates in some areas, rents have dropped by 11%, and developers, they cannot get money to start building new projects. And here's how that works. When a developer wants to build a condo tower, they need to sell a certain number of units first before construction even starts. Those are called pre-sales. But right now, nobody is buying pre-sales in BC. Why? Because of stories like Helen Chansom. People do not trust the system anymore. So developers cannot unlock financing, projects get cancelled, supplies dry up, and the people who already bought pre-sales, they are stuck. Developer insolvencies are rising across the lower mainland. Project foreclosures are happening. This is not a little bump in the road. This is a structural breakdown. And on top of all that, the cost of living in Vancouver is one of the highest in the entire world. All right. I'm Conrad Aglah, Calgary Realtor and Mortgage Broker here. I work every single day with buyers and families navigating exactly this kind of market. Some of them came here from BC, some from Ontario, some from outside Canada. And what I'm about to show you next is the real reason they all keep choosing Calgary. So why are people leaving BC? Let me give you the numbers. In Vancouver right now, a one-bedroom apartment rents for between $2,200 and $2,800 a month. In Calgary, the same size apartment rents for $1,600 and $1,800 a month. That is real money back in your pocket every single month. Now, here's the one that really hits people. In Vancouver, $800,000 buys you a small 1 or 2 bedroom condo. That is it. In Calgary, $800,000 gets you a full detached family home. Same money, completely different life. And taxes, BC charges 7% provincial sales tax. Alberta, 0, no provincial sales tax. Overall cost of living in Calgary is about 11% lower than Vancouver. That might not sound like a lot, but when you add it all up, the rent, the taxes, the home prices, the difference is massive. And Alberta is not hiding this. The Alberta is calling campaign, run hard on that. Higher salaries, lower taxes, more space, more home for your dollar. The message worked. Now I want to talk about who is actually making this move, because it's important. It's not just random people. The biggest group leaving BC right now, young families, first-time buyers, people who did everything right, saved up, got good jobs, tried to buy, and still could not do it. In Vancouver, even a double income family is priced out of owning a real home, not a mansion, a regular home. And so they look around and they find Calgary and they realize they can actually own here. They can have a backyard, a garage, space for kids, a real mortgage they can actually pay. That is not just a financial decision, that's a life decision. And BC is not just expensive anymore. The market scandal stories, developers going bankrupt, CEOs going to jail, pre-sales collapsing. It has shaken confidence. People do not just want cheaper home anymore. They want stability. And right now, Alberta is where they are finding it. So what does all of this mean if you are watching this right now? If you are in BC and thinking about this move, here is what I want you to know. Calgary is a real market, not a speculative bubble. The fundamentals here are strong. Jobs, population growth, real demand for housing. Yes, the market has its challenges. Condos are seeing more inventory right now, and you need to be smart about which neighborhoods and which property types you buy. But compared to what is happening in BC, Calgary looks like solid ground. If you're already in Calgary and you're watching people flood in from BC, you need to understand what that means for your home value. More people moving here means more demand. More demand means the detached home market stays strong. This migration is not slowing down, it is building. Look, whether you are moving from BC or buying in Calgary for the first time, or you are a homeowner here trying to understand the market, you need someone in your corner who knows both real estate and the financing side of things. And this is what I do. If you want to know what your options look like in Calgary, what you can qualify for, what neighborhoods make sense for your budget, and what to watch out for, reach out. The link to book a free consultation is in the description below. And if you want to do your research, first download my free Calgary home buyer guide. It covers the whole process from mortgage pre-approval to the day you get your keys. Everything you need to know, step by step, simple. That link is also in the description. Before you go, I want to ask you something. Drop a comment below. Tell me you watching this from BC, or are you already in Calgary, or you are from somewhere else thinking about making the move. I read every single comment and I reply. If this video helped you, like it. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you have not subscribed yet, do it right now because this market is moving fast. And I want to make sure you are moving with it. I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day.